Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Amy was at Crimson Lights when Lily ran into her. Amy gave Lily an update on her health. She felt better. Amy reported having supper with Tracy Abbott, an old friend. Amy and Tracy were friends, but Lily was unaware of it. Tracy was also going through a lot, Lily had heard. She said she was worried about Tracy. Lily went on to say that she and Damien had just finished dinner. Amy questioned whether Lily was questioning Damien. The last time Lily spoke about Damien in Nate's place, she claimed to have heard the raised voices. Amy went on to say she was aware Lily was still worried about her son. She wished Lily would have the courage to assume the best of Damien. Lily claimed she wanted to, but she had solid cause to think Damien was investigating her family business before they discovered him. Lily inquired as to whether inquiries concerning Damien might be too significant to ignore. Amy claimed that she was completely aware of Damien. She was curious about what transpired between Damien's departure from home and his ascent to fame. Amy noted how they had become more distant and claimed to have witnessed Damien's transformation. She went on to say that one day he simply vanished without warning. She is now happy to see that the boy she loved so much is still alive. Damien still loves his mother, Lily said. When Amy disclosed that Damien now contacts her several times a day, she chuckled. She stated that her son has a kind heart, but she is unsure if he was investigating Lily's family. Lily told Amy about her previous cancer diagnosis and struggle. She talked about the persistent prayer and the lack of hope. Cancer is a battle that can be won, she continued. According to Amy, she is unable to view life through rose-colored glasses. Damien's success came quickly, she said. Lily concurred that Dumas seemed suspicious. Amy didn't want to interrogate her son about his business activities in order to reverse the progress they had achieved together. I couldn't risk pushing him away, she added. Lily concurred. However, Lily warned Amy that Damien might be aware of Dumas's plans. Abby listened to Devon, who was worried about Lily, with encouragement. Devon's wife pointed out that Lily was too intelligent to be taken in by Damien, thus Devon needed to give her more credit. Devon concurred that Lily was intelligent. Abby promised that Lily would never be a victim again. Devon noted that Damien has a smooth body. He believed that Damien was personally targeting Lily. That was something Lily knew, Abby said. Devon described his wife as awesome. He was only now realizing that, Abby joked. Abby mentioned that she would be seeing her father at the ranch. Devon claimed to have idolized Victor for taking a gunshot to protect his family during the Ian Ward scandal. Abby hoped he didn't have to put himself at danger to protect others. Abby pondered whether Devon would acknowledge Victor's economic manipulations of Lily were correct. Devon stated, "It's never his intention. It's his strategies." Abby visited the property and got back in touch with Victor. She told him about her vacation to France with Dominic, who managed to learn a few French words. Abby promised to bring him around for a visit tomorrow. Victor concurred that Ashley and Tracy's experiences with Martin were awful. Abby prayed that everything would remain quiet. That wouldn't be the case, according to Victor. Abby partly suspected that Genoa City was being stalked by another madman. According to Victor, there was a potentially dangerous individual, but it was more business-related. Abby was introduced to Aristotle Dumas by Victor. Victor requested a favor from his daughter. "I would do anything for my dad," Abby stated. He requested her to let him know if she found out anything new about Dumas. She concurred. As they began their evening at the Caxneal Winters Jazz Lounge, Nate couldn't help but notice that Victor was phoning Audra. Audra picked up the phone. Victor declared that he had fantastic news concerning the cosmetics company they had been discussing her taking the helm of. They decided to get together the following day. Victor advised Audra to stay away unless she could assist in ending Kyle's connection with Claire. She concurred. Audra assured Nate that she and Victor are as good as gold. At Crimson, Audra and Nate later spoke with Amy and Lily. They caught up with Amy and Tracy over supper. Amy explained to Nate and Audra that she shared Lily's desire to be able to trust Damien. Amy was assisted by Audra in leaving the coffee shop. Nate then asked Lily whether they could also have faith in Damien. He wanted her to remain receptive. That's what she was attempting to do, Lily remarked. At the GCAC bar, Diane went over to Michael. She was asked to sit down by Michael. However, Diane didn't take long to begin her task. She inquired as to whether Michael was assisting Victor in pursuing Jack in Jabot. Michael questioned Diane's motivation for posing such a query. He went on to say that Victor was solely responsible for his thirst for vengeance. Michael made a joke in an attempt to sidestep Diane's question. He informed Diane that Victor and he were protected by attorney-client confidentiality. Diane was looking for clarification. Michael expressed his disapproval of Victor and Jack's antagonism. He was on the hot seat and demanded to know why. Michael questioned Diane's reasoning for believing he would do what she was accusing him of. Michael stated that he had no desire to become embroiled in the conflict between Victor and Jack. He already was, according to Diane. If Jack hadn't interfered with Nikki's recovery, Michael and Diane concurred. But Victor should be thankful, Diane added. Diane was curious to see how far Victor would push this time. Diane disclosed that Victor proceeded to Plan B. Victor has stated that he is against Claire and Kyle's relationship, she continued. Diane was accused by Michael of assuming things. Victor was someone Diane claimed to know. Nothing would please her more than to put an end to that jerk. Diane was cautioned by Michael not to pursue Victor. She would just exacerbate the situation. Diane questioned Michael about his expectations of her. She promised that Victor would not harm her family. Despite the fact that Diane was his friend, Michael yelled that he had no options. Michael was accused by Diane of being more loyal to Victor. Michael expressed his distaste for Victor's refusal to relinquish his rivalry with Jack. "What is my choice?" inquired Michael. Diane was hoping Michael would choose wisely. Kyle and Jack had a drink together. The elder Abbott praised his son for his handling of the information at Jabot. Jack questioned his son about his absence from Claire. Kyle disclosed that he discussed the mole's unmasking with Claire. Jack inquired as to whether Kyle had disclosed that Victor had a spy at Jabot. According to Jack, Claire thought Victor was a saint in comparison to Jordan. He wished Claire would see Victor for who he really was. Diane entered the suite with Kyle and Jack. Diane gave her son praise for his efforts in identifying the mole. Nothing, according to Kyle, can top the Abbott family's unity. Diane informed Jack that they might have an insider at Newman after he left. Diane claimed to Jack that she had accused Michael of being aware of Victor's plans. She went on to say that although Michael kept things under wraps, he acknowledged that there was something going on. Jack questioned Michael's friendliness if he was collaborating with Victor.